Today we celebrate the feast day of St. Ignatius of Loyola. He's a wonderful saint, born in the late 15th century. He is known because he's the founder of the Society of Jesus, perhaps the most influential religious order in the last 500 years in the church. I don't know if you knew this, but when the Second Vatican Council started in the year 1962, the Jesuits were the largest congregation in the world. There were 36,000 Jesuits in the world, and the largest province was the American province. So the Jesuits have also had a profound influence in this country. Many things could be said about St. Ignatius of Loyola, but today I want to focus only on one. He understood the importance of self-conquest, of being able to conquer your own passions. He understood that if we didn't conquer our own passions, our own disordered passions would conquer us. If we didn't exercise authority over our instincts and passions, our passions would rule us and would dominate us instead of us dominating our passions with our reason and with faith. So how do we dominate our passions? How do we conquer our passions so that we may be free from them? And the answer is, you dominate your passions saying no to them and guiding your life by reason and not by your instincts. And that is why St. Ignatius of Loyola put such a great importance on mortification and self-denial. And this is something that really showed itself in the life of the Society of Jesus and of the Jesuits. They understood that they had to conquer and defeat themselves if they truly wanted Christ to reign in their lives. So there's an anecdote from the life of St. Francis Xavier that really illustrates this point. And St. Ignatius said that of all of his disciples, perhaps the best one was St. Francis of Xavier. It is said that when he was in a place called Mozambique, St. Francis of Xavier was in the hospital. And he was taking care of the sick. That's what the Jesuits did in the beginning. They went to hospitals and they stayed there and they took care of the sick. And at one point, St. Francis Xavier felt a lot of disgust because one of the sick that he was caring for had a wound that was really infected. And he noticed that this disgust kind of dominated him. So in a desire to conquer himself and conquer the things that he felt afraid of, or perhaps the things that kept him away from doing the right thing, St. Francis Xavier, and this is a little bit gross, but this will illuminate the point that I'm trying to make. He put his finger in the wound, and he was sure that his finger had, the infected part of the wound, and then he licked his finger. And I know this may sound strange and crazy and gross, but this really shows how St. Ignatius and his first disciples really understood the importance of conquering yourselves. So today, I guess a good question could be, what is the passion in my life that needs to be conquered? Am I a person perhaps excessively dominated by the passion of eating? Do I eat in a disordered manner? Do I eat more than I need? Does eating lead me all the time to sinning because I eat more than I need? Am I a person that indulges excessively in entertainment? Do I spend too much time in my social media or in my cell phone? Today, in the feast day of St. Ignatius, look at your passion. Look where you are dominated by your passion. And remember, the only way that you will find victory over your passion and you will be able to conquer yourself is if you deny yourself and you do the opposite to what you're inclined to do. Today, let's call on His intercession and let's say, help us find true freedom, dominating all of our passions that are disordered that lead us away from you.